Hello, friend. Oh, heavens. Gotta get this on my stand. How's everyone doing? Let's get this at a better angle. I want it more like this. Why is it not staying? Is this annoying seeing this? It's okay if you can focus here, right? Or is this too much? Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. Hold on. I just don't know why I didn't think of that. Hello. Okay. Hold on. My phone's trying to call emergencies. Okay. If you can hear me, I'm alive. Just wait a second. There we go. Okay. And it's not calling 911 anymore. Oh my gosh. Hold on. What is everyone doing tonight? I can tell you, I know what one person is doing tonight. Somebody I know is taking a nice hot bath. Oh, you are? Oh, dang. I thought you'd be sitting in the bath for a long. I always sit in the bath so long, though. I mean, like forever. Okay. My phone is making music. Do you guys hear that? Do you hear the music? The heck? Okay, I paused it. That was really weird. All right, I'm gonna put a bunch of things in my buy it now on flash sale. We're gonna be painting tonight. Where's everyone tuning in from? So if you just see what I'm doing, I have a lot of things that I create myself and I sell them at my farm stand. I home make them. This vanilla here is the best seller. Next best seller are my magnesium sprays, which I have the blood orange and peppermint, which is more of the refresh. And then I have the lavender here, which is more calming. Let's see what you said. I didn't see Pink Chica. Let me see. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. You were like, okay, where's the cameras? Where are the cameras? This is a refill pouch for this all-purpose spray. So when you buy the all-purpose spray, which I hand make and everything, and it leaves no streaks on my is it stainless steel? I don't know. Anyway, my fridge. It gets rid of everything and it dries super quick. It's really good. So it comes in this amber glass 8-ounce bottle, and then when you buy the refill, it's enough to fill it twice at that price. So it's a dang good deal. Hello. Thanks for coming in, guys. We're going to paint. We're going to do some meditative watercolor painting. And I am also putting some of my original paintings on flash sale. Some of them, it doesn't show the picture because it's actually figure art. So it's a naked lady. And then I do have prints that are super affordable and also bookmarks of my paintings. Thank you, Elisa. Oh, I need to mod you. I normally have you defaulted to mod on all my shows, but I guess for some reason not this one. Okay, perfect. Let's get some paper out. I need to adjust this one more time. Hello. That's going to be too zoomed in. Okay. It's fine. It's fine, fine, fine. Do you guys like my painting board? Do you want to see a secret? Can you tell? Okay, hold on. I'm going to lift it up over here. Watch this. So my real name is Melissa. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Melissa. And look what this actually is. Can you tell? Does anyone know? Have any guesses what this actually is? No, it's wood. But do you see? It says Melissa. That's my name, but I crossed something else out. It's Melissa and Doug. Yeah, it's a Melissa and Doug puzzle. And so I crossed out the Doug, and then I left the crafted by hand over here. and and it's still, even if your name's not Melissa, you can just cross it out. And it makes the perfect little stand. I mean, genius. I've had it for so long, obviously. But yeah, I stole one of my kids' puzzle things. You know, it was probably one of the ones they broke or ate a piece. So I didn't steal it. I have some watermelon over here. So if you hear me chomping, there's watermelon. Just trying to make y'all dizzy. Okay, let's light. I always like to light a candle when I do art. This is one of my homemade candles. I want to sell them, but I was worried that they would melt. But some other people that I saw in here that were still selling candles this time of year, they said that they don't melt. Um, like it just gets to them in time. Um, so I don't know. I guess I can try it. Has anyone ordered candles? Yeah. Yeah, there's like people selling like kind of like these little well, there's like wax melts they make, and then also I've seen people selling some like just homemade candles in general, and then these little pellets that kind of look like the boost things, but they were still selling them right now. And one chick, she lives in Florida or Texas, somewhere really hot. And she said she ships them to her sister all the time and they don't arrive melted. So, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I'm sorry, guys. I keep hitting that. Hello, everybody. I need to. Okay, this is why I keep hitting it. I'm sorry. I have to adjust. Okay, maybe that's what I should do. I should send it to um one to Elisa, and then she's in Texas, and then I need somebody in that's the wrong way. And then I need somebody in you're in Florida. I need somebody probably like Florida would probably be similar to I could send one to my sister-in-law in Florida, but probably California, right? And I apologize, guys. I didn't have this set up. You see my moo moo? Okay. Is that good? Woo! Look at my new I am obsessed with this new jewelry company. It is called Bomb Party Jewelry, and it is such good quality. I am obsessed, and I mean they are so good. Anyway, okay, let's get some uh paper. I need Peppa. Oh gosh, those were boobs. Sorry. Sometimes I randomly, okay, will place paintings or stuff in the middle, and I'm like, I don't know where even my blank pages start. So, can you tell I was practicing doing birthday cards here? Okay. Thank you. The black one, I do a lot of, maybe I could do that tonight too. I haven't done it in a while. Charcoal. I love doing charcoal. Let's see. Those are just lips. I like doing lips for some reason. Oh, maybe that one. Okay. Gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just such a professional tonight. All right. Let's first cut this down. I'm going to get this wet right here where it's already kind of thin here. So I can just pull it off and it'll still be that deckled edge. I love deckled edge paper. And then I have like a ruler thing that I use too. Um, to make more deckled edge. I'm trying to figure out why there's a shadow. Next time I will have this set up better. I apologize. You can be more artistic, especially with what I'm going to be doing. You're going to see how easy it is, and you guys are all going to want to go buy paper and join me. I will help you get the right supplies. So this paper, okay, my absolute favorite paper is Arches. It is a bit more expensive though. This is another good one. It is Indigo Art paper. I should provide links in my show notes. So right now we are folding the paper. When I am doing art, I like to just be like, there's obviously some charcoal stuff going on. So it's getting the paper a little dirty, but when I do meditative art, I am not looking for perfection. We are just creating and having fun. When you do meditative, yeah, it's just a little bit big for this live to show in the video. So I want it to be a bit smaller. And also I usually like to paint smaller because if I were to sell a painting, like shipping this is I think 9 by 16. This should has you have to buy bigger envelopes. And I prefer small art. So it's not perfect, but we're just doing meditative, so it's okay. Yeah. Okay. So and even sometimes I would do it even smaller. Um, let's see. Lisa, I was just trying to tap some of my art. Oh, and these bookmarks are some of my paintings. Those are really awesome to get. I was trying to bookmark it and I'm tapping. I have to have my laptop right now because my iPad's in the house. And in case you're wondering why it was silent for a little bit, it's because I was tapping the screen of my laptop, which is not a tappable, um, it is not a tappable screen. Okay, so what we're going to be doing tonight is something like, let's see if I have a smaller one. I can't find the small one I thought I had imported, but this one is a bigger version. This one's a 10.5 by 8. So we're gonna be going for these vibes tonight. By the way, is my air conditioning too loud? Can you hear it? Perfect. Because we are going to use a ton of water, the paper will buckle up. So I'm using some masking, or I normally use masking tape, but you can also use washi tape to tape the edges down. I am not worrying about being precise since this is not going to be, this isn't to sell, this isn't commission, this is for fun. Meditative only. So, do you see the painting that is pinned? We are going to do some meditative watercolor. And it is going to look something kind of like the one that is pinned. And then whenever you do meditative watercolor, you'll see how when I put the paint down on an already wet surface, the paint just immediately starts spreading. Now, there's a lot of things that you can paint with cheap paints. The very first painting that I did, it's called The One. Which is this one, or it's called The First, which is this one. I painted with my kids, um, with just like the um, scholastic paints. Why is there a shadow for you guys, or is this my computer? Why is the light? Okay, because I have this light directly on here, but for some reason this area looks shadowed on my computer. Did that make it better or worse? Okay, it must be my eye. It's so weird, guys. It's not darker right here. Okay, whatever. I'm a perfectionist, which is why I am a perfectionist, which is why I do meditative watercolor because your girl needs to chill and stop trying to worry about things being perfected. That's also another reason why I love watercolor and tend to do more loose watercolor is because, and also why I like soft pastels, which these are prints you can buy in the print in the shop. Because it forces me to let go of perfectionism. And I need that. So this is kind of why I prefer to use washi tape. I mean, masking tape, because the washi tape isn't always that great, but okay. Now, you really want to have good watercolor colors for doing meditative watercolor because of how the pigment touches the water. You can make really good art. Like I said, this is scholastic, like Crayola paint. But when you do meditative, you need really highly pigmented colors. You don't see a shadow right here? The heck? Going crazy. Because it needs to be able to spread. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna get this thing slathered. Sometimes I'll have like a mini little spray bottle, but a lot like this is a really nice thick brush that holds a lot of water. So I'm getting it all wet. And this one's going to be more of a fun play around. And then on the next one, I'll show you some really cool techniques. So for my favorite watercolor brand is Daniel Smith. I absolutely love Daniel Smith watercolors. They are highly pigmented, and so when you touch, it's going to spread. And I'm just dabbing it in where a lot of this water flow is. Sometimes what I'll do is find a nice, wet, even spot, dip my paintbrush into the color, and then I inhale and take a deep breath as I touch the paper and just watch it flow. Let's see, is it helpful if I zoom in a bit? I know, it's so good. And then you can even get the color in between another color and it'll like push it away. And so basically, like I am just, when I meditative paint, I am just focusing on watching the paint, just remembering to have some loud exhales, basically. And I also thought with these kind of meditative painting sessions, like it's just good for me to have it scheduled so that I'll actually do it. Because a lot of the times I don't find time to do something that I truly enjoy. like, yeah, doing the whatnot and stuff is fun, but basically one of the only like, the only time when my brain is absolutely quiet is when I'm painting. Like, I feel like there's this one thing that just resonates with all of us, and we could just get lost in it. And I have anxiety, I have things. We all do. And my brain is constantly running, though. It never takes a break. It's I have ADHD too, so but when I paint, my brain stops. And see, if I keep tapping in one spot, the ink will get more pigmented, and I just picked up some more, and it'll really push it out. Watch that. We have things. Another fun thing I like to do is to create just like a random puddle. Take my pigment and run it at the bottom of the puddle. And just watch it float up. And say I want that more of a dramatic effect, I just take more water. So you see how the paper is really ballooning up? It's because this isn't doing a good job holding it. So I need to find my masking tape for the next one. This is one of my favorite, is it? Greens, because it separates into a blue color. So you can see how that green is starting to separate to a blue on the outer edges. It's a gorgeous granulating color. I've never done the green before, so I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it yet. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna take this one off and I'm gonna let what we have dry and then I'll bring it back in and we'll finish it. Let's see. Let's do a couple bookmarks because then I can sell them if I like them. So yeah, Daniel Smith is my favorite watercolor brand. Favorite brushes are Princeton Heritage online, Blick Art Supplies, Cheap, I think it's Cheap Joe's Art Supplies, Amazon, just like wherever I can find the best deal. I feel like there's another art website that I really like and I'm not thinking of it. Cheap Joe's. What is the other one? And then, but there's a really, really good starter brush kit that you can get on Amazon that has some Princeton brushes. That's really good. My favorite brush of all time, I lost when we moved here. Another favorite one is the Silver Black Velvet. And then I need to get my Neptune Princeton quill brush back in stock. Because I miss it. I'll miss it a lot. I also like to buy watercolors from people who make their own and sell it. So a lot of these ones are from 31 Purple Fish. And as you can tell, I keep it closed and so a lot of them will fall out. But they're magnetic on the bottom. So if I just kept it open, which I can do actually now that my kids aren't in my shed, then it's better. But a lot of the ones that I buy from 31 Purple Fish are granulating colors. So they're perfect for abstract watercolor as well. What was the aw darn to? Oh, my paintbrush, yeah. I know. Sad day. I made these. Aren't they so pretty? That's my favorite one. I like to have this says pause. I didn't paint it very well, but all the reminders I can get. All right. Do we want to zoom in a little or does that look good? Granulating means, okay, I'll show you on the back of this. So you saw how this one has different colors that it spreads out into? That is granulating. This one is not granulating. Let's see. I think it's this one. This one is granulating. Let me. No, that's not the right color. The shimmering ones are gorgeous. Absolutely. So it just has this like texture effect. As it dries, it starts to kind of separate and have more of a texture. Whereas this is just like a solid pigment. Does that kind of make sense? Okay. All right. For the bookmark, I'm kind of leaning towards a lot of shimmers. So, but I also kind of want to do, okay, let's try, okay, I want to use this granulating green in the very middle, because, or maybe like more down here. So maybe we can create like a mountain effect. I'm going to tilt the board this way a little as I apply some water. See all those colors separating and having kind of granulating look to it? Now I'm just adding a darker green. I should have like meditative music playing too. And then maybe there's like some flowers. Guys, is anyone here? I looked up over at my computer to see if anyone said anything because I totally forgot I was live and I've just been here painting and I had no clue my phone died. So I just kind of forgot about life. Like I said, when I do watercolor, my brain, everything quiets. And I am cracking up right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, can you guys see me again? Let me tag Alyssa because she's probably like, what the heck? My phone died. Had no clue. Just been here painting. Okay, I'm back. Well, I mean, I've been here the whole time. Y'all are just back because my phone died and I had no clue. But if you're watching, can you put, oh, I need to do this. Hey, Elisa. Yeah, I lost everyone. I've just been here painting and completely forgot that I was live. Oh my gosh, did I just get a raid? Woo! Hello, everybody. Oh, Nicole. Thank you so much. Hey, everybody, welcome in. You guys are here at the perfect time because I apparently, like, for 20 minutes was painting, and Elisa texted me and was like, "Are you okay?" Because my phone died. I had no clue, and I've just been painting, but it was still live on my computer. Anyway, we are meditative painting tonight, and I got a little meditative and lost, but we're back. And so thank you so much, Barnville Vintage. Let's let's see here. I've got paintings in my uh yes. I was just gonna say I've got a bunch of stuff in the bin on flash sale. And I have paintings on flash sale. And then I was like, okay, what could I pick to kind of do an extra good sale on? Okay, so let's see, can I do this? And then I was gonna see if I could make it, because it's already on sale, I can't lower it even more. Dadgummit, I was gonna try to lower it really good for you guys. Let's see if there's anything not on flash sale that I can make be a crazy flash sale in honor of Nicole. Did I already do everything on flash sale? My homemade vanilla is life-changing, guys. It has been infusing for over a year. My favorite flavor, and thank you. Elisa's favorite flavor is the bourbon. The bourbon is really, really good. And then let's see. I think I can do a cool giveaway of something. All right, I will do. I have a show coming up, a Build Your Own Vignette show on Friday. So you guys could go bookmark that. That is going to be a lot of fun. And here's what we're going to do. We are going to import. Okay, let's see if that worked. Okay, guys, have no fear. I'm about to do something really fun. I just have to duplicate it. Okay, let's see if that worked. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do these bookmarks on mega flash sale for like a minute for you guys in honor of the raid, which I'm super late for and everyone left, but it's okay. Thank you. All right, there you go. I have my bookmarks on flash sale. They're pinned below for mega cheap. They're normally $5 and they are $2. $2. Thank you. Yeah, this is what I was just painting while I thought I was still live and just kind of forgot to look at my phone or my computer. Let's see. I did. I totally did. I really did. Now I'm just adding some shimmer and some spots. All right. Good night, Elisa. Okay. I think that one is good for now. Oh, you know what I should do? Let's do. This one doesn't want to splash for me. Let's try this. I'm really wanting to focus it in right on like where these negative spaces are. There we go. Oh, let's do a little more here. Oops. Okay, I like that one. It's pretty. Oh, thank you. Okay. I want to do a more relaxed one and not worry about creating florals. Oh, there's the little bug. So that's what I'm gonna do. Ooh, and I wish I had some salt. That would be cool. When you put salt on watercolors, it makes a really gorgeous texture. So the one, like what I'm going for now, and I am actually going to do more of a meditative thing. So feel free to take deep breaths with me and stuff. I had been just kind of giving it a little bit of instructions, but I'm actually myself going to meditate. I do have a build your own vignette show coming up tomorrow. And I will probably be doing multiple shows tomorrow, honestly. So what what I would recommend is to go ahead and also click on this and click the bell or open it and click the bookmark because this will let you know when I do random pop-ups because I might do some tomorrow with I don't know, I might do some jewelry. I got some new jewelry in. I'm obsessed with. Anyway, and vintage jewelry or I might do I don't know. So, if you have that pinned whenever I do a pop-up and you haven't bookmarked a show since it's a pop-up, it'll notify you that I'm on. And then what I'm doing right now is I have a lot of my farm stand stuff in the bin on flash sale, like my homemade vanilla, my aromatherapy inhalers, magnesium sprays, all that fun stuff. But, oops, what did I do? Okay, if I zoom in a little, do you guys like that a little bit better? To be able to see what I'm doing more? Close up? Okay. I thought so. I was doing a much bigger sheet of paper earlier, and then since I switched to the bookmarks, I have felt like it's a little too far away. So just give me 1 second. How is that? Is that better? Perfect. Okay, let's do it. I like to take a deep breath in through my nose and let it out gently with an audible sigh when I first place a color down. Let your shoulders soften. I let my jaw, my tongue soften. It's just kind of hard to do when I'm doing a guided, but you can do it wherever you are. Sometimes I like to twist and turn my board. Just watch where the water decides to flow. Looks like it's going this way here, and just noticing the movement. Just finding ourselves right here in this moment, watching the movement, noticing the water, the paint, how moldable and movable and gorgeous the flow of the paint is. Reminding myself there is nowhere else I need to be right now. There is nothing I need to be doing right now except breathing and noticing. Remembering that this art piece is not about any preconceived idea, not about anything I need to or want to do. I'm just letting my hands move, letting the water and the color guide me and making decisions as it happens. I like to notice where the color becomes bold here, where it likes to flow just naturally. And if I turn my board or tilt it, seeing how that flows as well. Breathe in, create. Releasing any tension from the day. What happens if I hold my brush still with the pigment? It still, it still continues to flow. It's still flowing. I like to look at the different layers within it. This is an indigo color, which is also Daniel Smith brand, which means it's a really concentrated color. And how it separates, how it flows it's just one of my absolute favorites. And if I had salt, I would be sprinkling some salt on here and it would stick to where each piece of salt would be and kind of create almost like a snowy snowflake look. The beauty of watercolor for me and why I love it so much is I can be a perfectionist. Um, I'm a recovering perfectionist, and between ADHD and anxiety and life, The only time my brain actually quiets, and I literally, if you were here earlier, you noticed that I was still live, but there was nothing on the screen because my phone died. My phone up here died. I had no clue. My computer's over there and I wasn't looking at it. I completely forgot about everything until my friend Elisa texted me and was like, dude, like, I'm a little worried. Are you alive? And watercolor helps me to not, it kind of forces me to not be a perfectionist because it can be, I mean, you can do very lifelike work with watercolor, but for the most part, how I do it, it allows me to, it forces me to let go, be loose, and don't perfect. My other favorite medium, like this is a print of one of my artworks, which is in the bin on flash sale. This is soft pastel. And you use soft pastels on pastel paper, which is a very textured paper. It's basically like taking very pigmented chalk and drawing and coloring on top of sandpaper. So those mediums just really call to me because they allow me to just get lost. So just picking up the blue with that because it was really settling in there. And that showed off all the gold that's actually there. Sometimes we're worried, but picking up the excess baggage, soaking it up, letting things go, cleaning it off and wiping it can reveal gold. And then I think it would be pretty to do some of this more coppery one. What do you guys think? With shimmer paints like this, you've really got to let the water soak in to get the pigment. Whoops, some of it dropped. Get the pigment flowing better. See where some dropped. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. Yeah, I'm almost done, Nick. Um, you don't have to red chat that unless you're gonna say the same words you said. But then people won't think I'm just talking to myself. You know what? I just looked over. Bonnie, is that our Bonnie? I think your mom, I don't know if that's your mom or if she came in and then left. But a Bonnie and came in. Do you see it if you scroll up? I don't know when she joined, but I also don't know if that's our grandma bonbon or not. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm about done. Do you want to see what I've made, babe? There were people in here earlier. Also, I got so lost in the painting that I didn't realize my phone had died, but I was still logged in on my computer. So, like, I just, when I would look over at my computer, which wasn't often because I kept forgetting I was live, I was just like, oh, people are quiet. But then, Elisa had been texting me, which I didn't see, but she finally came back and red chatted and was like, are you okay? I'm really worried. So my phone died, and I don't know, like at least 20 minutes I was just painting. Um, and yeah, but these, I was gonna go, so I just did quick layers on these ones to be messy, and then I was like, oh, I can use these as backgrounds and then do more intricate things on top. But, with meditative, I'm just creating, I'm not trying to put myself. That kind of looks like a watermelon. I like to do that, like with meditative stuff. Like I'll go back in later and then try to like turn things into shapes. So like I will probably paint that more to look like a watermelon. And yeah. All right. Are you are you I guess I could just dump the waters outside. What time are y'all leaving in the morning, Nick? Because then I know what I want to do out here. Not early. Okay. Because I'm like, do I need to clean up a bit more? But I can dump the waters out tomorrow. Okay. I did get a raid from Nicole, but because I'm not like selling a ton of stuff, well, it looks like I sold 4 things. But yeah. I think like what I might turn meditative watercolor into is if I continue, because like it's not like it's super a ton of people, but it helps me actually come paint. And I was thinking if I continue to do more bookmarks of it, then like once I'm done with the bookmark, Nick, I could be like, okay, this one you get to pick your tassel color, and when it dries it'll go in a little cover for it and run it for whatever. So that way I'm still kind of doing auctions when I'm live with it. But then again, I don't want to be pressured to make it look really cool. Cause like I don't know, like I don't feel like these are my favorite. Hmm. You know I get too picky and I worry, which is why I do the meditative so I don't focus so much. Yep. Okay. All right, babe. I'm about to head back in. I'm just was getting my brushes cleaned off. And then, oh, I gotta blow out the candle. I cannot forget. Okay, I blew it out. Evidence. Okay. See you in a sec, babe. And if anyone's watching, are people, oh, there's 4 people in here. Well, friends, I will be live tomorrow doing some build your own vignette shows. And you should go bookmark. I have a lot more fun shows. This one is just one that I have started doing just to have something fun to watch. And it forces me to take some time for myself and paint. So, thanks, friends. Nick, stay in here. We'll raid into somebody. After everyone's staying here, all 3 of you. Sorry, I'm eating watermelon. Okay, mushroom. Nebraska Nan is a girl. I was going to Reagan.